Hello, my people. Welcome, and happy new year. There is this one single hidden danger in why many relationships are failing and nobody is talking about. And that is single friends. The friends we have when we are single. They are the most dangerous in our relationship, both men and women, which we don't take it seriously. But when you look around, they are the one that destroy most relationships. If you start to look around, look back in any of our relationship, just look around, think of any of your failed relationship, think of how your friends have taken a part of it. Because I wish someone has told me before I got married. This is something that many of us do not take it seriously. Look, single friends aren't bad to our relationship, but their lifestyle can damage our relationship if we are not careful. And single friends are not enemies, really. The issue comes when life don't match. Something that we need to talk about before we get married. We have to before you get married, you and your husband need to discuss your life, how you're gonna be. Because remember, we have been singles and we had friends that have been with us, and these friends, now when you get married, that change might bring envy, might bring jealousy, might bring a lot of might bring so many things. And because of that, your friend can start to they can start to feel bad, because now you're gonna leave that group of singledom. And what I've also noticed, friends sometimes want you to be in that group, but when you start to move above them, when you start to they see you're becoming above of them, they become jealous. So before you get married, you have to think about your friend. You need to talk with your partner how you are gonna deal with your friends, how you should not you should start also act differently, not when you are single, because this thing as many marriage just fail because of that. The so-called our single friend can sabotage our relationship. They can give bad advice, jealousy, and creating boundary issues, often by showing seed of doubt in our relationship. They do that by encouraging conflict among you and your partner. They can put pressure on you to prioritize them over your partner, especially if they feel left out or insecure, jealousy, leading to unnecessary drama and mistrust. So in detail, this is how they can destroy your relationship, by giving you toxic advice. For example, friend with bad experience, if they've experienced bad experience with relationship, they can give you bad advice. They can give maybe your partner is not good enough. They will even push you to leave your partner. They might push you to break up with your partner over minor issue, just something small. They will just be looking for any negative stuff just to break you and your partner. And if you're not weak, that's what you will do. Or give you unrealistic expectation, creating instability among you and your partners. The second is jealousy and insecurity. And this is to both men and women. A friend might feel jealous of the time you're spending with your partner. This is your partner, but they feel jealous because you used to be with them. Now, instead of spending time with them, you're with your partner, and that they feel jealous. Or they just become insecure about their singledom status, leaving them to overtly undermine your relationship. And then the next one is unnecessary drama. Your friend might exaggerate minor issues or create soap operas, scenarios, or dramas, making you to start focusing on things that are not even real, or problems that are not even real, that even doesn't exist with your partners, or blowing a small disagreement out of proportion. And men are even worse at this. Next is boundary violation. A single friend might pressure you to go out, and yet when this is the time when your partner expects you to be home, and then when you say, oh no, now I need to be with my husband, or because now you're married, I need to be with my boyfriend, or maybe your fiancé, you're together, or I need to be with him. Now because of that, they will now start saying, oh, your partner is controlling. Especially this is so me, I experienced this. Here I say we talk about life experience. I experienced about this. His friend will start saying, oh, your wife is controlling what because maybe your wife wants to spend time with you, or your wife is concerned that coming home late is not good for a married person. She's also worried about your safety. Or even the man, I say this is for both men, but men are worse. Men's friends, they are the worst. They will start saying, oh, your wife is controlling, and before you know, your husband start building that thing that really my wife is controlling. And then when the moment you try to correct it, now it become it's already needs to be everything just blow out, and that's how problems start. And from there, that is how you end up that kind of marriage is gonna end. And this has happened to many marriages, and this is something which we ignore. But single friends are the worst people in our relationship. I'm not saying it's bad to have friends, but most of the relationship fail because of this world that she's controlling you or is controlling you. It makes your friend, your partner now start feeling uncomfortable, start feeling maybe there's something, his decision was wrong. And the next, showing doubt. They may also make demeaning comments about your partner looks, job, or habits, making you question your choices and confidence. confused. They may also they may question you and them, like maybe us versus them. They may question you. They want to choose you, making you to choose between them and your partner. Imagine your partner. They are making you to choose between them and your partner, leading to resentment and fractured social life. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Do you hear me? Do you get me? Please write your comment. Do you get what I mean? That our single friends can be very dangerous. Yes, it's good to have friends. It's not bad not to be with friends. But when you look around, most of our relationships fail because of our single friend. You've been with them for so long. Yes, you can understand. You've been with them for so long. Then all of a sudden, you're gonna move. You're gonna leave them. Maybe even when you were together, you used to say, "Oh my God, when can I get a good guy? When can I get a good woman?" That kind of thing. And here you get that person. Now they start to question themselves. When is their coming? Now you've got theirs. Now you're okay. You are happy without them. That's just something just that. And what I've realized, most of our friends are really don't want us to go above them. They want us to be the same level. The moment something starts changing in your life, something just come, something just come in their head. There's that jealousy that come in, that envy. There's that's something they see different from in you, different from them. And that's where the problem comes. That's why before you get married, when you start to sit down with your partner and talk about this thing. Now we are gonna get married. Now that we are married, we are not the same like before. You have your friend, I had my friend. But now we are not gonna behave like before. We are not gonna be going party every Friday or doing certain things outings. We are gonna behave different. We are not gonna behave like we are single. So most of the thing we have to do because of what we want, not because of our friend. We also need to be careful with the advice our friend bring. Our friends, some are gonna be jealous. You need to talk about this. Some are gonna be jealous. Some are gonna advise us, but we shouldn't take our friends' advice. Okay, we can take, but we should be careful. Before you take their advice, sit down and look. Is this a good advice? If he said, "Oh, I don't like the way your husband is always on his phone, or is always talking, talking secretly, or is always coming home late," or you just have to sit and if it is good, you also have to sit and say, if this is good advice, this is bad advice. And if another thing is, we shouldn't be telling our friend everything. This is very serious. Some friend, when they see your husband is rich, you be telling them what he does for you. That one also is very bad for the friend to hear. If you tell your friend that, maybe say you're a lady, you tell your friend that, my husband pen is good. My husband can do it. He can really satisfy me. What are your friend gonna think? They'll want to try it. They'll say, really? So she thinks she can get that alone. I need to try if she's telling the truth. So be careful what you tell your friends. Don't tell your friends everything. Don't tell your friends about. I remember I had a boyfriend who used to give me a lot of gift, and I told my friend. My friend went to advise my boyfriend that he's over giving me gift, that is spending too much on me. Now she wanted him. So you just have to be very careful with friends. Yes, they are good, but they are the one who can break you. You need to learn also to see sign of trouble. I can give you one. I can give you a few. For example, if you see your friend constantly criticizing your husband, that is already a red flag. That's a sign. You need to take watch of that. If they give negative advice about your partner, you also need to take note of that. They make you feel guilty when you're spending time with him or her. Take watch of that. When they're around your partner, they change, Now this one is if she's interested in your partner. Like I say, some of them they will not want to be together because they have a crush on your partner. So when they change, when they come near your partner, they change. They start to behave funny. Their accent change. They start sitting they start trying to make their V shape, here, they try to make these things sin. They try to sit pull up their skirts or whatever to show part of their body. The way they behave. That one, be very careful. That one, she has a crush on your boyfriend. So what do you do about this then? Communicate with your friends and partners about acceptable behaviors and time management. Choose advice from professional rather than friends. So my people, have you got some value here? If you have, please have you have you share, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And at this point I want to thank everyone that have subscribed to my channel, everyone that supported me last year. I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate, and everyone who always come back and watch my video here. So please, I want to ask you, have you ever experienced this kind of thing? Have your relationship failed because of some friend's advice? Have you also, whatever I talk about here, have you experienced it? Please share it here. Let's help each other. This is for everybody, for both men and women. And like I said, friendship is not bad. It's just we have to be careful with our friend. And most of the relationship fail because of our friends. If you look around, most of our relationship fail because of our friends. friends, but we are not taking them so seriously, but they are the most hidden danger in our relationship. It's not like, so be with friends, you can't blame them. It's just like human nature. So you have to be very wise when you're married. Protect your marriage. Take advice from the right people. Whenever your friend give you advice, listen to them, but you also sit down and also evaluate on it. Think about it. Is it the right advice? If it is the wrong advice, also you will know. Okay, guys, I wish you a happy new year. Lucy B. Bye.